everyone, my name's Ben, I'm lead educator at Lumenswap, and in this video I am going to be talking you through how you can get your hands on some of the funky, fabuloso lottery tickets. We've just launched this side feature, which is, well, wasn't on the roadmap, hence it being called a side feature, and it's a lottery, and the lottery is amazing. The tickets are flying out, but many people are saying, hey, any chance of getting a video so I can see how I can buy these things? Of course. Here we go. This is this video, right? So, as always, guys, not financial advice. I'm a passionate crypto student. I am not a financial advisor. I don't have any qualifications in finance at all. I'm here to try and make your journey around Lumenswap continue with less friction. So it's nice and smooth and you kind of understand what the heck is going on. So if you're not already part of the community, Lumenswap community on Telegram and Twitter, I would say you go there because there's plenty of information. And I'm there pretty much on a daily basis to help you with any questions and queries that you'll have. So jump across there. And of course, if you get value out of this video, please subscribe and hit the bell, because then you will get the video sent into your inbox rather than kind of coming and having to navigate to YouTube. Anytime there's any updates, anytime there's any features, I make a video about it and I'll make that public, and then you will get a notification that I have released another video, so you can stay on point with everything that is going on. And always comments and likes are most welcome, because I get great feedback and can critique my own work by your comments. So thank you for all of that. Let's get cracking. This video about buying some tickets for the lottery. What I'm not going to do is teach you about setting up wallets, right? If you haven't already set up wallets, if you're not already aware of the wallets that work with the interface at Lumenswap, you need to go back and to have a look at my wallet setup videos. I cover Freighter, I cover Xball, and I cover Rabbit. So those are three different options that you can use. There is, of course, Albedo, and you can use private key. So any of those are options that are viable to connect with the Lumenswap interface. Go and watch the videos so that you're au fait with that first. But this is mainly aimed at those people that have wallets and they just want to know how to buy, right? So we launched the app. If we clicked that, we would come onto this screen. This screen here has a range of different options. We can go onto the order book market, rewards, the academy, or the lottery. We're going to launch the lottery app. We click onto that one, and we can see there's a couple of tabs. We've got the board, yeah, the lottery board, and learn about lottery. If we wanted to learn how the lottery works, the intricacies of it, exactly how it's going to be paid out, the transactions, how the hashes are going to be used, and all that stuff, we go to the documents. Yeah, we read the documents. It's only 4 minutes, guys, right? 4 minutes. I have done a video on this. I have talked you through this. So if you prefer it in video format where I read, by all means, jump aboard. But if not, crack on. Have a little read through that, yeah? And again, I'm not going to teach you how to suck eggs. We are back to the board. Now, the other thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to connect a wallet. So if I hit this connect wallet, we've got this range of options of wallets that connect with the Lumenswap interface. With the lottery, it's slightly different. We can buy from any Stellar wallet, right? We can buy from any Stellar wallet, but this is really important now, and my sort of fun and jovial self needs to get my sensible head on, because as an educator, I will judge my success by the least amount of mistakes. Yeah, if you are losing funds and you are making wallet balls up, everything, I see myself as not passing that information on to you adequately enough. So I need to be serious here. You can use any wallet on the Stellar decentralized network. Any one, doesn't matter which one. But you can only send one LSP from that wallet, right? Any one, not on this list, should I say, right? So one. So if you are from Lobster, you can send one LSP. If you are in any other wallet, one LSP. These top four are exactly the same, one LSP. It's one LSP per lottery ticket, so you can buy one lottery ticket per time. This is the only option at the bottom where you can buy multiple tickets. I will come on to it. If you were to send, let's just use Lobster again as our example, if you were to send 120 LSP because you wanted to buy 120 tickets, it would register as one ticket. So you would be just one LSP, because you are not using the only way to buy multiples, which is private key. Now, People will obviously say, I don't want to put my private key into you're having like a counterparty risk, aren't you? You're having a third party as part of this deal. You know, you're not just dealing with the network, you are actually having to put in a private key. Some people will say no. Well, I personally, I don't want to mess about pressing 100, 200, 500 individual clicks to buy lottery tickets. Yeah, because I want to buy a lot. I don't want to do that. So what I have done is I've set up a separate browser extension wallet, just one that I have no use for whatsoever other than lottery. It's labeled lottery, and I am going to use that, me personally, right? Me personally. So I've set that up. I've sent a couple of XLM in there. I've set up that LSP trust line. All these videos are available on Bullring Crypto, how to do all that stuff. Then I've put in the LSP I want to buy lottery tickets with. Then I've put in the private key into here. And I've done it in the way that I've done it with a Rabbit wallet. Okay, so a Rabbit wallet is what I set up. And I did it where I've took the private key from the Rabbit wallet and I put the private key in here, and that allows you to buy multiples, because what it does is it does the automation process for you. So you can just press a number, 100 tickets, 200 or so on, and then click go or buy. I can't remember the exact button, but then it will go 1 of 100 bought, 2 of 100 bought, 5 of 100 bought, so on and so forth, okay? So that's the only way here, just to highlight it again, this is the only way by putting in your private key from any wallet you have on the Stellar network into that. So if you are going to do it, because it's a point of weakness, I would suggest that you set up, and it's going to take you less time to set up a new wallet as it is to do 500 transactions if you want to buy 500 tickets, right? So it's still going to be quicker, and you can use that wallet for future lottery purchases, which, like I said, mine is named Lottery, and I will just use that wallet for my lottery. I will keep it safe, but I don't have my crown jewel balance in there. Does this make sense? It's not my like 10k hodler's wallet. It's not my like stack that I'm going to be using for farming. It's one that I'm just using for lottery. Of course, if the funds, if that wallet got hacked because I've put the private key in, then I'm going to lose a couple of XLM. But there is, if I do win the lottery, there's a big problem, because then if it was hacked, you lose the your funds that you're going to be paid for the lottery win. Am I making myself clear? I do hope so. So all I'm saying to do is that you're just mitigating some of the risk by using a wallet you don't use on a daily basis. You just use it for lottery tickets, send some LSP into it, make sure that you've got your funded trust line, and just use that one is probably about the best way to buy multiples. About the easiest way, although it's not foolproof. Please take that from me. As I said at the start, please listen to my words about financial advice and it not being. Okay, right. For the purpose of this, I'm going to connect with Expo. Right, I'm going to connect with Expo and we're going to buy a ticket just to show you how that's done. So just to go through it one more time, connect wallet, range of options, private key being the only one we can use to buy what? Multiples, yes. I'm going to buy one ticket with Expo. You can see here now this little balance of LSP and this address has popped in. So this is now connected, my Expo, to the lottery. I'm going to click onto the round itself here. So we're going to click on it, opens ourselves up. We can see some data on this page. We can see the bloody prize, for goodness sake, is going to be XLM to the value of a Tesla Model S. Yeah, it's an approximate price of $100,000. The cost of buying a ticket is 1 LSP, and the winner will be selected at this ledger. Right? Now, some people have said, oh, well, it's going to be the person that buys at that ledger. No, this is like blocks on a blockchain. They're just called ledgers here, right? It's just different sorts of networks and terminology. This will be on round about the 22nd of November when this ledger, right, appears. Let's just say it appears. Up until that time, we can buy tickets as many as we like. So we all have obviously started with the farming, the automated market makers. We would have already got our rewards from the 10k hodlers, and the trading rewards would have been paid out. So all of that, some chunks of that can go into this, right? So this is not going to be early part of November. This is going to be in the latter part. So we're going to have all of those options for making more LSP. And we can use fractions of those to buy lottery tickets should we wish to. Should we wish to. I know some religions, creeds, cultures, etc. are not into gambling. That's totally cool. This is not for everyone. We're also information. So we've got the period, yeah, of when it's going to run to. We've got the amount of tickets. So the tickets here, the LSP tickets, right, this is individual. So this is 8,869 LSP that has now been burned. And I need you to kind of understand what the mechanism here is. Every ticket that is sold, you send your LSP to the asset issuer address. Let's pull it up. This here is the LSP, correct LSP token. We have, let's just, because I pulled this up earlier, let's just look. So we've got 999,984,925, right? So let's just refresh this. That was 925 a minute ago, agreed? So this is now 776. So even since I've pulled this up for the purpose of this video, there's been like another, what, 150, give or take, 150 tickets that have, or tokens that have been taken out of our total supply. So what is happening here? The mechanism. You are buying a lottery ticket. By you purchasing your lottery ticket, you are sending your 1XLM into the burn address. That is reducing the total supply of LSP. This is what makes it so bloody brilliant. Every time we decide to buy a lottery ticket, we are inadvertently drawing down the supply. So the lottery is acting as a burn mechanism, and we also stand the chance of winning a $100,000 prize in XLM that represents a Tesla Model S. It's superb, isn't it? It really is great. As a side feature, it's tremendous. Okay, going back to our vein of training. So this is the asset issuer we're going to be sending to, this GAB7, making sure you've got it right. There's no good going on to Lobster, picking the wrong LSP, one of the fake ones that exists. Yeah, because the scammers are trying to get your funds. You need to make sure it's Golf Alpha Bravo 7 at the front and it's 24 Whiskey Kilo at the back end. Please make sure, as I said, you know, there's time for fun and joviality. This is not it. This is making sure you don't let them scammers get your funds, please, people. If I click onto that, you'll see the total, yeah, all of the characters, yeah, in that. The whole asset issuer address we're going to be sending to. So please double check, watch this video, double check it's that one there that's on the screen, yeah? Let's circle it. This one here that you are sending to, and then you're squared away. Not one of the other ones, you will lose your funds. We don't want to do that, makes me look bad, yeah? Everyone loses. Going back to the board. We see the 8869, let's have a little refresh. Right, 8869, and now we've got 8920. So you can see in real time, and I'll do another refresh in a minute, in real time we're getting more and more and more and more of our LSP burnt. The supply is coming down on a second by second. Look at these tickets. A few seconds, seconds, a minute ago. Every few seconds, the supply is coming down. This is a beautiful burn. And at the start, you know, a few 10,000 here and 10,000 that's not going to make a big difference. When we start getting into millions burn, that is going to start having an effect on our circulating supply for one, and the max total supply. Whereas it was going to be 1 billion after 10 years, it's already less than that. We're already eating into that. How quickly can we eat into it? Someone asked a great question the other day to answer that question for you. LSP, or the token, LSP token, is broken down into many decimal places. Someone said, what happens if we burn them all? Okay, let's visualize that for a second. Let's say that we go up to 100, or let's just say 1 billion market cap. A 1 billion market cap, and then we start reducing the token significantly. What's going to happen is the token price is going to keep pumping. It's going to keep going up. Yeah, as we keep reducing the tokens, that's going to put a squeeze on the supply. Token price is going to increase. to a point where I don't even want to think at what ridiculous price that the LSP would be, and it will be keep going up. And then we will likely be transacting in parts thereof. So we have 7 decimal places, yeah, after the decimal point, right? We have 7 numbers. So we can go down into like 0.0001 of an LSP token if the price was that stupidly high. Think about Bitcoin. Most people aren't sending around 1 Bitcoin, right? They're sending Satoshis, which are parts thereof. So they're sending X amount of Satoshis for transactions. We would be exactly the same. Should the burn get to a position where it's putting that supply squeeze on, and I really hope it does, because that's when it gets really fruity and interesting, yeah? When, 10, 20 lotteries down the line. And of course, another question was, is this sustainable? How much do we actually have in the foundation wallet, which is going to supply the prizes? Well, the answer to that is, at the minute, we have 16% of the supply, which is 160 million tokens. Using the valuation of 20 cents, because it's nice and easy, we need to divide it by 5, don't we, to find the dollar value. If we divide that by 5 to find the dollar value, and we use 150 million, so we use a little bit less, we get $30 million. $30 million at 20 cents. What happens when the price of LSP goes up and appreciates over a period of time? The value in that foundation wallet also goes up. So we could actually see that by the time the end of the lottery is, that the tokens assigned to paying out, right, the prize, have actually doubled in value, so the Tesla's half the price. Yeah, I'm not going to spin your head out with the mechanics of that, but essentially, if we see a double in value in this month of the tokens, then the tokens that are going to be sold out, right, are going to have doubled in value, aren't they? They won't be worth $100,000 anymore. They will be worth double that. So you can see that this can go on and on and on if we're seeing an appreciation in the value of LSP. Anyone that has any problems with that and doesn't understand that, I'm more than happy to go through that, because I'll probably need to show you in writing, yeah, in document format, in writing, rather than me trying to explain it in words. Okay, we got 8, 9, 20. Let's refresh again. 8, 9, 36. Another 16 tickets since I just had that little few words with you. Then we've got the winner. So this is the ledger number. So that you could also get here. Look, confirm that one to the other. And then we've got these few seconds ago, minutes, etc. So you can see literally every minute there's supply being pulled in. We're going to connect our wallet. We're going to connect to Xbull. That's connected, right? So because we refreshed, so we've knocked that out, right? Every time that you refresh the page, it's going to knock out your wallet connection. We're going to buy ourselves a ticket. The cost of buying a ticket is 1 LSP. Remember, there's only one method to buy multiples, and that is to put your private key in. I've covered that, right? And we're going to confirm. Waiting for the signature. I'm going to accept, and I'm going to put my password in here. We do it fairly rapidly. It is a time-sensitive thing. I'm going to put that in. We're going to wait for that to be sent to the network. And what we're doing now is we're sending 1 LSP to that asset issuer address. If we want to check that, we can click onto the Explorer. This is our transaction now. So this is our ticket. I'll come back onto that. So we can go to the Explorer, and we can see that we have sent, from this account, we have sent a payment of 1 LSP from 2. So the GAB7, yeah, we'll click onto this one. GAB7, remember what I said at the start, 24K at the back end. We've made sure it's gone to the asset issuer. If you wanted to check that, GAB7, 24K. So we've double checked that we've sent it to the right place. Come back, yeah, we've got the transaction hash here. So we know now that we've sent 1 LSP to the burn address. Yeah, and that's pulled the supply in by 1. We can take this and we can put that, we can copy that, we can put that into a document, put that into our notes. That's our lottery ticket. So now we can buy that one, right? So if we put that into a document, we've got 108 at the start. Let me just put the 108 down over here. Okay, perfect. All right, and then we're going to close that off. That's all done. right? So we've bought one ticket, and you'll see my balance has come down by 1. I'm going to buy another ticket. Because remember, if we're using these, we can only buy one at a time. We can't buy multiples. We can only buy one. So I'm going to buy another ticket. Cost of buying ticket is 1, confirm, wait for the signature. We're going to do accept. We're going to put the password in. Okay, we're going to confirm, connect to the website, send into the network. And now you can see the second one is Delta Alpha 5. And again, we could go through the process. We can check it on the Explorer. You know, if you're new to crypto, you might want to just keep double checking everything you're doing. But we can do all that stuff. So now, right, we've got 2 tickets. We've got 108 at the start, and we've got Delta Alpha 5. So if it's like a 1 or a D at the start on a winning ticket, we're like, yes, come on, it could be us. Do you get me? We put all of these tickets into a document. It could be any kind of document that you want. It doesn't make any difference. But now we need to have the security, obviously, around our wallet. So I'll just click this off. We need to be making sure that we keep, I'll disconnect this, making sure we keep our Export wallet nice and safe. Yeah, because this is where the prize is going to be sent back to. Right? Like I said, me personally, when I'm buying multiples of tickets, I'm not doing demonstrations, I would just put them into a new wallet setup. You can do whatever you feel works for you. If you want to just buy individuals at one at a time, but you can see that could get very time consuming. Yeah, very time consuming to keep clicking that, putting your password in, doing the, you know, checking the details, copy and pasting that hash, putting it into your notes. And the only reason I say about doing the notes, because don't forget the wallet's going to have a record, the blockchain or the ledger is going to have a record of all of the transactions from that wallet. Yeah, you can just use the wallet address, search it, find all of the different transactions if you want to do it that way. Much easier and modern way. But I know some of you are going to want a physical ticket. You're going to print it out and look at it in. When it gets called, you're going to be checking them off. Yeah, so if you want to do that and you want the physical ticket, put it in a document, print it out. Happy days, you've got a list in front of you. I hope I've tried to be as concise as possible. I hope I've covered everything for you. It's a fantastic 8936, one more refresh. I keep doing this. Right, 8955. So we've got another 20 tickets sold there a few seconds ago, a minute ago. Yeah, you're getting the idea. It's never going to switch off 24/7 as people wake up in parts of the world and they wake up to the lottery and we spread the word, more people buy. When we get more rewards, more people are going to buy because they're going to buy off the back of their 10K rewards, their trader rewards, their automated market maker rewards. They're going to be buying. So we're going to get this buy. Some people are going to be keen to buy single tickets. Other people are going to be keen to buy multiples of their private key. All sorts of people. Look at this. Here, this person's using a private key because look, you've got multiples here. Yeah, so maybe they're not, maybe because it's a few seconds ago, maybe it's not, but it looks as though that's been done like automated unless they're particularly quick at getting away their transactions. Guys, it's been an absolute honor and a pleasure as always. If this content is good for you, if it works for you, you know, like I say, please give me a comment and a like because I judge my content based on the interactions and engagements I get. All the best, everyone. Best wishes with the lottery. I really hope someone in the backwaters of nowhere, you know, someone in a developing country that has nothing, has no pot to piss in, hammers this and wins it. You know, someone that's just got like one LSP and a dodgy old phone and they think, oh, I'm going to spin this, you know, roulette wheel and I'm going to have a go, and they pull out the bloody Tesla value. I really do hope it's someone that, like, you know, had a shitty stick in life rather than someone that's already got the glitz and the glamour. But that's just me. I always like backing the three-legged horse. Take care, and I'll join you in the next video, everyone. Bye-bye.